Chordates, the main characteristics are permanent from the vertebrate itself. Already I told you, when you have to read this kind of phylum or classes, means you have to make a comparative studies. What is the meaning of comparative studies? Means some common features are there for all the things. How is the coelom? How is the symmetry? How is the body layers? Then how they are living, whether it is a marine or freshwater, or they are living terrestrial form, arboreal form, aerial form. So habitat where they are live, what are the locomotory organ present in that particular organism, how they are respire, how they are reproduced. These are the some of the important characteristics which are common for all the classes and phyla. So we have to make a comparative study, means it is easy to understand the invertebrates and vertebrates as a phyla and classes. Right? Such kind of reading only you are following in invertebrates, I think so. Here we have to see that the classes now. In the classes we are completed Cyclostomata and pieces. We are going to be read that the next phylum, that is called as amphibians.
Yes, ma'am.
It is called as amphibians. Amphi means both. Okay. In pieces, we have a comparison between the pieces and amphibians, means some upgradation of the amphibians only reaches towards the reptiles. Okay, pieces upgradation only come to the amphibians. Amphibians upgradation only come to reptiles. Reptiles develops into aves. Aves develops into mammals. Such kind of upgradation of organization we can able to find out in upper level of classes. Okay, pieces only develops into amphibians. Amphibians develops into reptiles. Reptiles develops into aves. Aves develops into mammals. Such kind of organization develops, and they will be produce advanced form of organism. Okay, here pieces, they are aquatic. They are exclusively aquatic. But what is the upgradation of pieces than the amphibian mean? The amphibian live both in land and water. So only they have the meaning of amphi. Amphi means both. The habitat is in both form, in the aquatic form as well as in the terrestrial form. What is the meaning of terrestrial?
Land.
Ma'am, land, living land.
And which organism living in land? That is called as
terrestrial.
Okay. We can see the organism in both land and water. Partial life or half life of the organism or depends upon aquatic medium, and partial life of that particular organism is depends upon the terrestrial mode of life. For example, they may be in the young one form they live in water, in the adult form they live in land, or the eggs are catches inside the water and the young ones are come to the terrestrial. That kind of,
Yes.
the young ones are live only inside the water and the adults are moved towards the land form. Okay, so they follow the two modes of life. One is aquatic, other one is terrestrial. So only they are called as amphibians. In Greek word amphibian, amphi means, it is a Greek word, amphi means double. Okay, AMPHI. Amphi means double life. Bios, bio means life. Okay, bio means life. Amphi means both. So the amphibians are two mode of life.
Both land.
Two mode of life. Okay, partially in the land and the partially in the
Water.
water. Okay, so only they are called as amphibians. What are the characteristics we are seen in amphibians? They have two modes of life. Okay, can live in water and land. That is the first point. Habitat can live in both land and water. You see the lines mean. I'm going to be share the diagram of frog now. Okay, they lack scale. We see that the fishes have scale. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to be share the colored frog because that frog only we can able to find out whether the scales are present in the skins or not. We send the same frog mean we are unable to find out the scales it is present in the body or not. We are unable to see in there. So I'm going to be share the colored picture of the frog. There are two types of frogs are there, you know. One is toad. Toad, you see that or not? Toad.
Yes, ma'am.
It is brown in color. Okay. Toads are brown in color, but
Because
frogs are green in color. Okay. Can you able to see the frog now?
no, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
It is visible now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
Yes, ma'am.
is there any scale? Is there any scale on the body of the frog?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
So no scales. Okay. And they have mucus gland. You see the skin of that particular animal, how it is appear? It is slimy. Am I right?
Yes,
பார்க்கிறதுக்கு எப்படி இருக்கு தெரியுதா?
Yes, ma'am.
They are
Yes, ma'am.
nature. Am I right? Because of the presence of mucus gland in the skin only, they appear this like. Because of the presence of mucus gland, the skin become moist. Okay, and the skin பாத்தீங்கன்னா எப்படி இருக்கும்னா சாஃப்டா கிரீனிஷா எப்படி இருக்கும் வலுவலுன்னு இருக்கும் because the skin contains one gland. Name of the gland is mucus gland. The mucus gland secrete the substances called as mucus. The mucus only maintain the frog skin as a moist one. Can you able to see the skin of the frog now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because of
Yes,
the presence
ma'am.
of mucus, the mucus, what is the function of mucus mean? It make the skin as a moist one. What is the meaning of moist? Okay, wow.
Slimy.
It's are cold-blooded. What is the meaning of cold-blooded?
Ma'am, which changes the blood temperature to the environment.
Don't change blind. Don't say as a blind answer. It change the body temperature. The amphibians are change their body temperature according to the environment. Okay. The amphibians all change their body temperature according to the environment. So only the frogs, the all kinds of amphibians are called as cold-blooded animal. Okay. And we see the heart. Heart is 3 chambered. How many chamber?
3, ma'am. 3 chamber. 3.
How many
Three, ma'am.
chamber present in the fishes?
2.
2 chambers,
Two, ma'am.
one auricle and one ventricle. Okay, but in the amphibians, the heart is 3-chambered, 2 auricle and 1 ventricle. How the 3 chambers are distinguished mean 2 auricles as upper chamber and 1 ventricle as a lower chamber. So heart is made up of 3-chambered. Okay.
3
And
chambers.
they distinct head and trunk. What is the meaning of distinct?
I'm differentiated.
தலையும் அதனுடைய ட்ரங்க் போர்ஷனும் தெளிவா தெரியும்னு சொல்லிருக்காங்க. தலையும் அதனுடைய வயிற்று பகுதியும் தெளிவா தெரியுதா? There is a distinction of nature as a head and trunk. Okay, the body is unable to differentiate the neck, but the head and trunk portion is distinctly they are seen. Okay, wow. The neck and tail may be or may not be. நெக்கும் வாலும் இருந்தாலும் இருக்கும் இல்லாமலும் இருக்கும். ஓகேவா?
Yes, ma'am.
It is a special kind of respiratory organ they have. Respiration in 3 types. Respiratory organs are 3 types: through gills, through skin and through lung. Okay, respiration done by gills, skin and lung. How it is possible? Gill respiration takes place in the time of tadpole stage. What is the meaning of tadpole? When the egg is laid inside the water, wait. When the egg is laid inside the water, the egg are catches into young ones. Young ones of the frog is called as tadpole. Okay, did you see the tadpole?
Yes, ma'am.
Tadpole.
Yes, ma'am. I can see.
Tadpoles are fish-like. They have a tail. Okay.
Ma'am.
What?
They have tail and
It is somewhat looks like fish. Okay. Wait, I am going to share the images.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you able to see the tadpole?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Visible,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
One head is there, one tail is there. Okay.
Yes,
So when the frog in the stage of tadpole, they have one tail, they have one head. This time the gill respiration will be taking place. The gill is the respiratory organs of fishes inside the water when they are live. The time the gill respiration takes place in the tadpole. Okay, wow. When it is changed into adult mean, it has one tail. Okay, wow. The tail is helpful to swim inside the water. இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் advanced form of frog பாத்தீங்கன்னா do we share the diagram of tadpole developed? எப்படி அது வந்து tadpole stage ல இருந்து grow ஆகி வருதுன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா it is very என்ன சொல்றது?
But it has big tail.
It is very
it is in the stage of larva.
But it has big tail, ma'am.
Wait, I share the photos of this different stages of tadpole.
Yes,
Can you
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Visible,
Yes.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It is
Yes,
from the
ma'am.
tadpole stage, then the tail will be there, the tail will be slightly day after day after day after it will be degenerate. After it will be changed into a tailless frog. Okay, this kind of development are seen in that frog. So what happens mean during the time of tadpole stage, they will be respired through the gill. Then when it has come inside the land mean the lung respiration will be seen. They respire through the lungs as like of mammals. Then during the time of reproduction, they are going to the water to laying eggs. Adult frog, female and male, go towards the water medium for laying eggs. Am I right? That time the lung respiration is not useful. So in that time they are follow the cutaneous respiration. What is the meaning of cutaneous respiration mean? The frog skin has small pores for the exchange of gases. Frog skin has pores, minute pores are present in the frog skin. It is helpful to exchange of gases. So three respirations seen in frog. One is gill respiration, it is in tadpole stage. And second one is pulmonary respiration. Pulmonary respiration takes place with the help of lung when the frog is into adult. Okay. Third one is cutaneous respiration. Cutaneous respiration is nothing but the exchange of gases taking place through the skin. So three types of respiration taking place in the frog. So three types of respiratory organ become develop. The gill will be degenerate when the tadpole stage become disappear in the frog. Gill epa disappear ahum? Gills are disappear. The tadpole stage disappear mean the gills become degenerate. Okay. So three types of respiratory organs are present. Okay. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Life, it has to complete its lifespan mean two medium is needed. One is water, another one is land. And the larva is aquatic and the adult is terrestrial. And the limbs are tetrapodous and it is pentatactile type. What is the meaning of this? I am saying the limbs of frogs are tetrapodous. What is the meaning of tetrapodous?
Ma'am, it will have 3 fingers, ma'am. Ma'am, it will have 3 fingers, ma'am.
Tetrapodous mean 4 limbs are there. 4 கால் இருக்கா? போடானா என்னது? கால். Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Poda
Yes,
means
ma'am.
foot. Am I right? Tetra means 4. It has 4-legged animal. So it is tetrapodous. Did you understand? Huh?
Yes.
What is the
ma'am.
tetrapodous? Poda means leg. Tetra means 4. So
Ma'am.
the amphibians are 4-legged. அதான் நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம்? Tetrapodous. And it is pentatactile type. Pentatactile type means each limb has 5 digits. ஒவ்வொரு கையில எத்தனை விரல்கள் இருக்கும்? 5 விரல்கள் இருக்கும். Okay. Did you understand? They are
Yes, ma'am.
என்ன சொல்லணும் அத? 4-limbed, they are otherwise called as tetrapodous. Pentatactile. Okay, dactyle means digits. Fingers. அதுதான் நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம்? Tactile னு சொல்றோம். Pentatactile and tetrapodous. Okay. இந்த frog பார்த்தா each limb has pentatactile. ஒவ்வொரு கால்லையும் 5 விரல்கள் என்ன செய்யும்? இருக்கும். ஓகேவா? And the animal have 4-limbed. That only mentioned as it is tetrapodous and pentatactile.
Yes, ma'am.
And they are laying eggs. Egg laying animals are called as oviparous. Egg-laying animals are called as oviparous. Young one laying animals are called as viviparous. Okay, va? Egg-laying
ma'am.
animals are called as oviparous. And young one laying animals are called as viviparous. Snake is a oviparous or viviparous?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
snake is
oviparous.
Oviparous. Human is a oviparous or viviparous?
Ma'am, viviparous. ma'am.
Viviparous.
Okay. Elephant is a viviparous or oviparous?
Ma'am, viviparous. ma'am.
Viviparous.
Lion is a viviparous or oviparous?
Ma'am, viviparous.
Fishes are oviparous or viviparous?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
oviparous.
Some are oviparous, some are viviparous.
Viviparous, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Did you understand what is the differentiation between oviparous and viviparous? Which one are laying? They are called as oviparous. Which animals are laying young ones mean they are called as viviparous. Okay. Most of the amphibians are oviparous. So what are the characteristics we are reading from this? Amphibian phylum means the amphibians have two mode of life habitat. One is aquatic, another one is land. And they lack scale. That is the important characteristics. They lack scale. The body consists of mucus gland which secrete mucus. This keeps the body moist in nature. Then amphibians are cold-blooded. They have 3-chambered heart. The body is distinct into head and trunk. The neck and tail are absent or will be degenerate. Respiration either by gill, skin or lungs. And they complete its lifespan with two mode of habitat. One is aquatic, another one is terrestrial. Larvae are aquatic, adults are terrestrial. And the limbs are tetrapodous and the legs are pentatactile. They are oviparous. Example, Rana trigaris, Buffo, Salmandra. Okay, Rana is a zoological name of frog. Buffo means toad. It is brown in color, but it is smaller than the frog. Okay, brown in color. It will be in the coconut form. தென்னந்தோப்புலாம் இருந்ததுன்னா அதுல நிறைய toad இருக்கும், brown colorல இருக்கும். ஓகேவா? But the frog is nearby the pond, agricultural field, everywhere. Okay. Salmon நினைக்கிறேன். இந்த பாம்பரனன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா? Salamander, பாம்பரனன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அப்படி பாம்பு மாதிரியே குட்டியா போயிட்டு இருக்கும். அப்படிதானே? That is salamander. Then hyla, tree frog. These are some of the examples for amphibians. Okay.
Yes,
Did you
ma'am.
understand?
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
You have to draw the diagram of frog. I am going to be share the diagram through your WhatsApp. You have to practice and you have to draw the diagram with label in your classwork.
Yes, ma'am.
One of you say the example for amphibians because the names are very new to you. Any one of you say the example for phylum class amphibia.
Ma'am, hyla,
Ma'am, salamander, toad,
common
Salamander.
frog, tree frog,
hyla.
One boy, one girl. One boy, one girl.
Ma'am, salamander. Ma'am, frog, ma'am.
Ma'am, shall I say?
Ma'am, salamanders, ma'am.
Ma'am, salamander, toad, Rana tigrina, hyla.
What is the zoological name of tree frog?
Ma'am, hyla.
Ma'am, hyla. Hyla.
Okay, what is the zoological name of frog?
Ma'am, Rana tigrina.
Rana trigrina.
Rana tigrina. Okay. So you have to take the diagram of frog. I am going to be share the diagram also. You have to draw with label. Okay, I am going to be share the class note also. You
Okay,
have to copy it in your classwork. Then we are going to be see that the reptile. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you know about reptiles? What is the difference between reptiles and amphibians?
Reptiles are hot-blooded, ma'am.
What I didn't understand.
Amphibians can live.
Ma'am, and they are oviparous, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, shall I say a point, ma'am?
Any one of you.
And reptiles
Ma'am,
contains
amphibians
scales,
have
ma'am.
mucus gland, ma'am. Whereas reptiles lack mucus glands, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, reptiles contains scales, ma'am, where amphibia lacks.
Okay. After that.
Amphibians can breathe through skins, ma'am, but reptiles cannot.
Okay. That's all.
Reptiles mostly live in dry places, ma'am. Whereas amphibians live in both wet and dry places, ma'am.
Now everyone go to your WhatsApp. I shared some of the reptiles picture now. You see that?
Yes.
Can you able to see the third diagram after the frog? Hmm? Can you
Yes,
able
ma'am.
to see?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone has tail. Am I right? Reptiles have
Yes.
tail. Dinosaur is a reptile, you know, dinosaur.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm? But
Yes,
it is a extinct reptile. It does not appear in this world now. It has disappeared, but it is a type of reptile, dinosaurs. Okay. An Archaeopteryx, some kinds of reptile species of dinosaurs are coming under the class reptiles. Okay, dragonfly, chameleon, alligators, crocodile, okay, snakes, everything are coming under the class reptile. Okay, what is the meaning of reptile means? Reptile means to crawl. Okay,
Yes.
this is a reptile is a Latin word. Reptile is a R-E-P-T-A-R-E. Reptile means, it is a Latin word, meaning is to crawl. So what do you mean from this Latin word itself? Mean all the reptiles are crawl on the ground. Okay, that is the meaning of reptile. How we have to find out the characteristics of these animals? Mean they have dry skin. Am I right? Because they are crawl mean the sand only they have to crawl. The surface become very rough. Okay, they have to tolerate too much of heat. Am I right? Hmm?
Yes,
Did you understand?
Yep.
They have to tolerate the heat. They have to tolerate the rainy season. They have to tolerate the bitter cold. So such kind of climatic stress should be overcome by these kind of reptiles. So they have the dry skin and with the scales. Dry skin இருக்கும். They have scale also. நீங்க பர்టిక్యులரா இதுல ஸ்னேக்ல பாத்துக்கலாம். பாத்துக்கீங்களா?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
warmer region,
Yes,
வெப்பமான இடம் they will live. ஓகேவா? They live in warmer region. Then you see that this also cold blooded animals. This organism also change their body temperature according to the environment. And these are the first terrestrial animal. They didn't move towards the water for its lifetime. At any time of lifespan, it does not move towards the water. Okay, well, some water snake will be moved. Other than reptiles or does not move. Some crocodiles, alligators also move, but most of the reptiles are does not move. They are the first land animal. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Reptiles are the first land animal. It is an important one more question. You have to remember.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Then other thing, they also laying eggs. Am I right? Oviparous animal.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
They are oviparous, but you see the shell mean they are thick. They are not like of. You see the frog egg. Frog eggs, they are. You see, mean they are slimy. They are without shell because they are laying the eggs in the water. Am I right? Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Amphibians lay its egg inside the water, but the reptiles are laying eggs in the land only. So the egg is covered with the calcareous shell. You just imagine the hen's egg. கோழி முட்டை பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு ஓடு இருக்கா. Why the egg is covered shell mean to protect the egg from the predators. இப்போ ஃபிஷ் எக் மாதிரி அது ஸ்லைமி அப்படி வாட்டர்ல வந்து ஃப்ளோட் ஆயிட்டு இருந்ததுன்னு வச்சுக்கோயேன், it will be eaten by other predators or it will be dry. Am I right? Frog egg, when it is come into the soil, mean it will be dry because there is no shell on over that. But terrestrial reptiles are laying egg with shell. Okay, the shell is helpful to protect the egg from the dryness. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Then
Yes,
the
ma'am.
respiration done by lungs, because they are pure land animal. The respiratory organ is the lung only. Okay. Then we see the heart also 3 chambered. Heart, how many chamber?
3, ma'am.
As like of
Amphibians.
amphibian. But the crocodile only 4 chambered heart. Crocodile is also coming under reptile, but crocodile only have 4 chambered heart. It is an important one more question. Okay. All reptiles have 3 chambered heart except the crocodile. Crocodile heart only 4 chambered heart like that of human, 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. Did you understand? Examples of
Yes, ma'am.
chameleon, naja naja. Naja naja means cobra, nagapambu. Okay. Then drago, flying lizard. Then turtle. Okay. Did you understand? Hemidactylus. Hemidactylus mean house wall lizard. Okay. Hemidactyls mean house wall lizard. Drago means flying lizard. Then what other example? Naja naja means king cobra. Chameleon means and idu solomlaya pachondi. These are some of the examples for reptiles. What are the special features of this animal? They have dry skin with scales. Okay, they have dry skin with scales. Limbs are tetrapodous, and snake have no limbs. They move or crawl with their stomach itself with the help of the scales. And they are first land animal. They are live in warmer region. They are cold-blooded. They can able to change their body temperature according to the environment. And they are oviparous. They are laying eggs. Egg catches into young ones. And the eggs are covered with the thick shell. Okay. And respiration done with lungs. The heart is 3-chambered. Examples are, you can write as it is. Turtle, you can write crocodile.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay.
And then drago. These are some of the examples for reptiles. You can write as per your wish. First, you have to select the diagram. Drago, you have to select. I will share the diagram through your WhatsApp. It's received by you every classes.
Yes, ma'am. It is received, ma'am.
Okay, frog diagram and drago I shared. I think so. You have
Yes,
to
ma'am. We received it, ma'am.
draw
Yes, ma'am, it
and
is-
label.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to draw and label these 2 diagrams after the characteristics of the particular class. Amphibians mean you have to write the commands first, then you have to draw the diagram. Did you understand?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have a doubt, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, reptiles will not depend on water, no, ma'am.
Reptiles. Some reptiles are depends upon what the alligators, crocodile, or live in water. You know. First, most of the animals of reptiles are terrestrial only. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Most of the reptiles are terrestrial. Very few only aquatic. Crocodile. Okay, alligators are aquatic. And they also move towards the land. You know. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm. Any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Everything is thorough.
No doubt. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is the weekly test question of this week?
Ma'am, this week.
Ma'am, 8, 5.